Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Devon. All right, man, before we get into this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, you can hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man, second on the breakdown for y'all, man. You know, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how I always do it, man. I let it loop up in the background, and we'll talk about it as it plays. But ladies and gentlemen, back in that gameplay trailer, they were talking about how pretty much there's new read and react AI, or I'm paraphrasing at this point, but they were talking about how pretty much the only way that guys would react to passes is if they can actually see the ball. And a lot of them, if y'all did not pay attention, a lot of them were defensive backs like safeties and corners. So in turn, ladies and gentlemen, what led me to believe off of that clip alone, it led me to believe that linebackers still aren't any of use. And if you know me, I've been talking about it for some time now. You know, we've come from the days of Madden 15, 16, 17, 18, and possibly 19 of people like myself, of course, you know, taking a linebacker and patrolling around the middle of the field or anywhere on the field and picking off anything that gets thrown that way. Now you can't do that. Now you got to have a safety in the sub linebacker position. Then you can pick it off like you've been doing, but whatever. So the point of this entire clip here, or this breakdown, is I want you guys to understand that reaction that DBs all of a sudden have, or that reaction that the defense has now, it doesn't apply to linebackers. Now, Dak Prescott here, he's in the red zone or the goal line, whatever you want to call it. Or yeah, you can say goal line. He's close enough to make that play. So he's there and he snaps the ball and he decides to roll out. All right, cool. Not a problem. Now, in this particular point in time, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand this also. When I say that computer needs to play their part as well, I'm not saying it in terms of, and I said it one time before and I'll say it again, I'm saying that in terms of, if I'm covering something, I need to have that level of trust with you to have you cover whatever assignment that I'm not user controlling, because I'm trying to take away that option that he has, i.e. that you see right here, me controlling this DB, and I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't throw that ball to the guy who I think that he's looking at. So I'm trying to play that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my eyes are not fixated anywhere else other than making sure he doesn't throw that ball, and I'm trying to make sure I keep eyes on who the guy I think he's going to throw to. So I'm not looking nowhere else but there. I'm pretty sure you're doing the same exact thing right now watching this video. Now, going further, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, there is a running back that's over there, because I'm going to pause it and I'm going to put some arrows in here. But you see that there is a running back that ran a curl, and he's just sitting there. Now, in the same position, in that same spot, right next to him, literally right next to him, my linebacker is sitting right there. Now, in this particular point in time, you would think that if he throws that should be a pick or a breakup. Ladies and gentlemen, come to find out, unbeknownst to all of y'all and me, that is not a breakup. That is not even a pick. It's a touchdown. Where's this reaction from the defenders? Where's the reaction that y'all claim to have added? A lot of people are saying, "Oh, we should have clicked over there and you should have clicked over there and made the play yourself." Do you really think that I'm going to have the time for me to click over there? Not because I'm slowing it down right now, but do you really think I'm going to have the time to click on this man to make him pick the ball off? Do you really think I'm going to have that time? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when they added this whole reaction thing on defenders, that should have applied across the board. I'm not saying that linebackers need to be able to jump just like a safety can and pick off passes, but what I'm saying is if they're in a spot, I'm about to say position, if they're in a spot where they can make a play on the ball, whether it be just knocking the ball out of his hands or possibly picking it off, they need to make that happen, not just stand there and not do nothing. And then even if you look even closer, look at where his eyes are looking. Look at where he's tracking. He's still looking at the line of scrimmage in the pocket as if the quarterback is still standing right there. He's not even tracking the quarterback properly. He's not looking. You know what I'm saying? So in turn, that makes it to where now he's not looking where the ball is. If I'm not mistaken, a linebacker always has to keep their head on a swivel, especially when you're in the goal line like this. Your head is constantly on a swivel. I'm not saying you should always 100% be focused on the quarterback. He shouldn't be 100% focused on the guy who he's standing next to. And even if he's in the zone, He's sitting in his rightful area, so he has to patrol that area, because I want to believe that that's a zone I ran. I think so. Or I think I put him in the mid read or whatever I did, but all I know was he was in the position where he was supposed to be at. There's no reason for him to be standing right next to that man and not be able to make a play. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth of the fact is you're not always going to be able to click on who you want, because to be honest with you, the player switching mechanic is still busted. And we're going to talk about that tonight as well. But the point still remains here, ladies and gentlemen. Where is this reaction that you claim that defenders have? There is no reaction. It's only on DBs, safeties, and cornerbacks. It's only on them. Unless you're the exception of Micah Parsons or a Fred Warner or what's his name? Something Leonard. The Colts linebacker. I'm sorry, I don't know all the names, but if it ain't an Eagle, I don't know him. But the point I'm trying to make is, ladies and gentlemen, everybody needs to be able to react to the ball. It doesn't have to necessarily be a pick, but if he can swat the ball away or knock the ball out, let him be able to do that. I would have respected that a lot more versus him just standing there and not doing nothing, but as soon as he catches the ball, he tackles him. Like, that's supposed to just be the best play he can make. Madden 24 is going to be in for a long year. This is going to be a very long year, and I'm here for it, because the more that they show shortcomings like this, I don't care if it's an update today or tomorrow or a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. I don't care. I'm going to showcase what's going on with this game and let people know that, hey, this is what you're going to get if you spend your $70. If you were on the fence about it last year, you're going to be on the fence about it again, and here's why. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'm going to get up out of here. Make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Devine, and I'm signing out. Peace.